Hello, friends, and welcome to The Occupation. This is a stealth, adventure, detective-y, first-person type of game where we sneak around in places we're not supposed to be in order to solve, I guess, some kind of mystery. Looking for clues, and honestly, the story is unclear because it's a heavily narrated game in that we kind of find out what's going on as we play. So as far as I know, I have played the first mission a couple times through, and so I know how to play the game, but the story is still a mystery to me. So I'm excited to keep going and find out what the hell is going on. If you enjoy a heavy narrative and, espionage mystery type stuff, you'll probably like this game. It is also a stealth game generally, so there's that. I'm not exactly sure how in-depth the stealth mechanics are, but I do know that it is quite linear, and there are different things to explore and puzzles to solve in the environment. So I have been enjoying it so far, and I would like to share it with you guys. This game has been released on Humble Bundle and GOG. And if you'd like to purchase the game, I do have my affiliate link with GOG in the description below. And if you purchase it using that link, it will support my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. If you do, thank you. But for now, let us continue. A new game. Subtitles are on. Begin story. Yes, I want to start over.
What the hell have you done?
Scarlet, please, sit down.
Sit down! Do you think taking my children's going to stop me?
Stop you from doing what exactly?
Where did you take them?
This is far more important right now.
More important
We
than...
need stability. The country needs stability, and this act provides that. Work with me.
This country needs its freedom. Michael wouldn't have agreed to this. He's the one that started this act, and he did it...
Michael is dead. This country is a far different place than it was 3 years ago, Scarlet. There's rioting in the streets, for God's sake. We need tighter security now more than ever. People on our doorstep want to hurt us. I can't allow that.
That's not your decision to make. The people need to know that their government is lying to them, and you can't threaten me into silence on this.
You can't see this right now, but you don't have another choice here.
Charles?
Open the file.
Knowing what I know now, would I do it all again? Someone gets hurt either way, I suppose. But I did what I thought was right at the time. That's all anyone can do, isn't it?
That's right. That's all anyone can do. So, perhaps blackmail.
Mullen was terrible at remembering to lock windows. I wonder if he ever realised his role in all of this.
T to check watch. Is Marlin possibly her husband? This is what I mean by figuring out the story as we go along. It's very vague to start with. Silhouettes. As you're all aware, the files of the Silhouette server contain highly confidential files that cannot be leaked at the Union Act press event tomorrow. Please keep security tight and stay vigilant. Take the disk from Charles Bowman's office and insert it into the server in Alex Dubois' workshop to transfer the files. I have a copy of the server password in my office in case I forget. So, Scarlet, the lass that we are playing as, is sneaking into her own place of business right now, and in order to get some files off of the server, for reasons. Because reasons? And her boss, Bowman, is not here because it is nighttime, so we will be sneaking into his office. We did loot a key card which we can use here. Somehow. Did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Here it is. Take item. Alex Dubois key card. So the interface and the keys are along.
No floppy disks detected.
Key cards were beginning to restrict everyone's access. Having the correct level of security clearance was important.
No floppy disks detected.
Yeah, so the controls are a bit interesting in this game. It did take me a little while to get used to it with the mouse and keyboard. I did try the controller, but the controller was really buggy for me, so I'm back with the mouse and keyboard.
Don't worry, maintenance are going to be on it first thing in the morning. If it trips again, just leave it. No need us running up and down the stairs every 10 minutes for a false alarm.
Steve and Dan were on patrol that evening. Both good men.
Okay, roger that. Makes my life easier anyway.
That's not me telling you to take a break, Steve. You still have a job to do.
If they caught me up there, they wouldn't believe what I was doing.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
I'll be in the lobby if you need me.
But I had no intention of being caught.
Oh yeah, we won't be caught, don't worry. So, yeah, as we explore the environment, we can unlock clues that'll help us with our objectives, like that. Security will not be alerted to Charles Bowman's office if the fuse box is turned off. More information on that to come. We can also interact with a lot of things in the environment and turn things around. A lot of stuff, though, is pointless. Some of it does little fun things in the environment, but most of it is just to look at. It's an interesting mechanic.
People were still researching union law. Too little, too late.
Right, so this is stuff about the act that they were talking about in the intro thing. All rights and legal representations regarding individual, but not limited to the individual, may be suspended for up to 48 hours, inconclusive of the time taken to obtain said individual. The time is referred to as the grace period. 12 hours, new charges are brought to light with allotted 12 hours, then a new restated grace period, blah, 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 blah. Wrongly undefined. Reserve to be used in addition to the acting grace period if required. Is this unlimited? Dangerous implication. So, we can take this, but it's just in our current inventory. And there's a lot of containers in the game, so we can actually, like, move the note we picked up into the trash and take something else. But you can only hold on to one item at a time, at least for now. I think later on we might get something called a briefcase. And I only know that because I looked in the controls and there's an item for briefcase. But, yeah. Currently we can only have one carried item at a time. The ID we picked up, however, is a permanently looted item. There's also stuff like this in the game. Tokens. So we can buy some cigarettes if we want. Deny place token. There. Oh, whoops. Put item back, and then hold this. Which one should we get? How about this one? So now, if I take this, I'll put the paper in the cigarette machine. Lovely. And we can press E to bring up whatever item we're holding. We can open this, examine this, and I don't think we can actually smoke it, but you take it. And then take another one and put another one back. I don't know what the point is of that, but we can do it. Alright, Alright, so let's head downstairs.
And the guard patrol was quite loose at the facility, at least before all of this. They wouldn't be back anytime soon. The books belonged to the library and weren't allowed to be checked out. I always found it odd that the books we read were so highly monitored.
Highly monitored. There's a radio. Here's the fuse box that we need to look at. But first, I think first we're gonna turn off this radio. Because I don't know if it's copyrighted or not.
Sounds of the bloody 60s, 70s and today.
Yeah.
That jingle would plague me for months afterwards.
Let's put our cigarettes in there, because who cares? So, this is a secret vent. That's super secrety. If you'll notice, this is locked. We could swipe this, but I think we might get in trouble. Instead, we're going to read this note. Fix the fuse box in the main hall. The fuse box keeps tripping, which is leaving my door wide open. Please replace all the fuses in the box. Security have gotten fed up with searching my room, so they will ignore the security alert to my office until the fuse box is fixed. Note, if you need to get access to my room, speak to Mr. Napper in room 107. He will let you into my office. We're going to put this item back. So all we need to do to open the door is open the fuse box. You can actually turn off the master breaker and turn off everything, but in order to not alert the guards, I am going to only turn off this one and close this again. Now we're in. There is an alternative way in as well, via the secret vent that I pointed out, which leads back here to the secret door. View dossier. Yep. C is crouch. There's a lovely pigeon right here. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Hello. Enter code. Wait 2 minutes for it to dial turn handle. Now we don't have the code yet for this, but just in case we need to make a quick escape, I'm going to open that. Now, let's search his office, shall we? What's in here? Oh! How convenient!
I tried his desk drawer, but of course it was locked. Bowman preferred physical keys to their digital counterparts. He would have understood. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just telling myself that, but...
Whoa.
He would have understood.
Here with me, smiley face. I'm not really sure, maybe I could play this over here.
You have 2 new messages. Message. You have 2 new messages. Message 2.
Charles, it's Michael. My guys down here are getting pretty agitated about this whole Alex thing. Last time we spoke, you said you had it all sorted. And I'm not pointing fingers or anything, but maybe we should have a meeting tomorrow morning, just discuss this, or yeah, I don't know. Just call me first thing.
End of messages.
Okay, I thought there was 2 though. Can we not take out the... I guess we can't use that as a tape player. We can do it. We can interact with a lot of things in here, but most of it is pointless. This is what we need here. Charles, Alex Dubois is furious. He's not doing any more work on the silhouette until you sort out the mess with his family. I'll leave this floppy disk with you. Please do something. That's the disk we need.
Everything I needed was on that cartridge. The fate of a nation in ones and zeros.
Jerusalem at the journey between. Can I play a tape in here? No, there's no tape player. Okay.
Bowman's cigarette was burning low. He must have left the facility in a hurry.
You must have, yes. Okay, so We've got what we need. I do like how there's multiple ways to enter the office. It kind of lets you know that there's things to explore. I'll just show you guys this. You can just take the vent lid off like so, and then crawl through, and it leads to that little back room. So we have to be wary now that we have a tape in our holded inventory that we can't go through any of those security checkpoint areas. So let's sneak.
Floppy disk detected. Attend no floppy disk detected.
So if I went through here, I'm pretty sure it would be, it would go off, I think. So I'm not gonna do that. Oops. There are guards wandering around in there. This is why I want to be careful. Hello. Some more tokens we can pick up. Silhouettes. Bugs. Can't remove user once added. Charles says this isn't an issue. Backing up information without switching off all circuits of the system causes a failure. Okay, so.
The Silhouette server housed hundreds of files on the Union Act. Immigrant families, voting preferences, you name it.
The server can be found in the workshop. Okay, so we found the server, but unfortunately, we cannot yet access it. Locked until backup is complete. So we can insert the disk, pull the keyboard out, and boot it. But now we need the code, and we have not yet been to Scarlett's office, which is where the password is. So now that we don't have a disk in our inventory, we can head through this checkpoint. By the way, a lovely, lovely place to buy some coffee, which I will do. Coffee! Probably actually not that good of coffee, but, you know, we could sit and pretend like we're sitting or something. There we go. Okay. We can't actually drink the coffee, which is unfortunate, and I have not been able to find a use for it. Another thing that's worth noting about this game is that there is an auto-save system in place, and it does not save very often. So you kind of have to be careful, at least in the first mission anyway.
I missed a phone call from Michael that night.
We must have just missed each other's calls. Not to worry. Look, I'm heading across to the meta center. Apparently there's something to do with one of the servers malfunctioning. I'm sure it's nothing too serious. Anyway, I'll try and call again soon. Okay. Love you. Bye.
I should have. I wish.
I wonder if I could call him. Nope. Can't. Maybe I could, actually. It looks like I can dial. Let's not do that. We're trying to be sneaky. We don't want to make any outgoing calls to give ourselves away. All right, Alex, I've just been notified by the system that you've set the Silhouette server password to the Bowman building to SPUF7. I must insist you change this, as it will be easy for someone to guess for anyone to know who knows about your family. Please destroy this document once you've updated your password. SPUF7. Okay. We've got some other stuff in here that seems important, like a passport. Does kind of seem important, but it's not. We've also got another disc. I want to take this because I kind of want to try inserting it into the server and see what happens. think we'll be going that way later. Is it gonna go off? No. Okay, so that one's disabled. So you can go through that one with the floppy disk. So let me just check something. Can I take this out? No. Alright, well, never mind. Should have tried that before, I guess. So SPUF7 is the password. Main objective complete. Files. Oh!
At that very moment, our lives changed forever.
Steve, I've had a security alert. I've paged you the location.
Uh-oh. We better get a move on.
I didn't want security to see me up there.
There he comes.
They were already on edge from the server blowing.
You can lean around corners to avoid being seen. So something about this game, if you can see at the bottom, there's a few glitches in this game, by the way. The first one that I noticed was that those little notes at the bottom, does he know I'm here? There's a little there's little notes at the bottom that show like what's going on with the scripts, and unfortunately they're not hidden to the player. So that's kind of an immersion breaking experience, but we'll just have to try and ignore it. So we bypassed the guard. There's 2 rooms there which we could try and go in, but we're actually just trying to escape right now, so probably not the best
I
idea.
made my way downstairs.
What's our dossier say now? Nothing. I gotta remember, I do have a tape, so hopefully I don't get in trouble. That's locked. I can't go through any security thingies, otherwise I'll set off the alarm. But that looks like a nice exit door there. Nobody's around.
Fire exit was the only route out.
Oops.
That green glow was my only focus now. Once I was out, there was no way back in.
Right. Home free,
Events
right?
that transpired next were out of my control.
Uh-oh. What are these events? Oh boy.
Oh, Mrs. Carson, it's you. I didn't expect you to still be here. I'm going to have to report you in the system. I'm sure you understand. Shouldn't you be leaving, Mrs. Carson?
Oh boy. What happened? Did she knock him out? Did she kill him? Did she throw the disc in his face? I don't know what happened. Okay, so this is as far as I've gotten in the game. From here on out.
The air smelt thick with something burning that night.
Ooh.
Protesters were getting worse, even before what happened.
Anyway, from now on it's blind and I don't know anything. Now you guys are all caught up with me. What's in here? Nothing. I'm really curious as to what happened to that guy. Oh god, that's bright. I'm guessing she did something bad. Let's assume that.
As I walked further from the facility, I almost forgot how bad things were.
where are we gonna go? Oh, are we gonna do some platforming? Okay. Oh, I can close it. Very slowly. Okay. There we go. Restricted area. Only one way to go.
Canal was always so peaceful.
Peaceful, I guess. I like the water reflection on the wall there. That's nice.
I remember someone listening to music on a canal boat. Funny. It wouldn't be safe to be out there now.
Really. One Britain, one people, one vote.
The walk home usually helped me clear my mind after a day's work. That night was different.
Is it because you just killed a
I was
man?
thinking about Michael, that he'd be sat at home waiting for me, that we had so much to talk about. The pre-Union Act was tearing the city apart. It wouldn't be long before the whole country was rioting.
But he was not going to be at home, was he?
At the time, I didn't feel like I could make a change. I didn't have a voice.
Hello.
Hey, alright, how you doing? I best get on. Speak to you later.
Okay. Can I have your sandwich? Looks delicious. He's busy, Marlon. He's busy. Okay. Just a nice nighttime stroll through the park. Nothing suspicious going on. Nothing at all.
The only way to stop the act from happening was to do something more radical, something, you know.
Yes.
I often wonder what he would have thought of me.
I don't know. Maybe he would have thought you were super evil and broke up with you. Oh, I can climb over that. That's a no-go, I suppose. Okay. Bloop.
I miss him more than you can ever know.
So I wonder if he was murdered too. We didn't learn how he died yet, did we? I don't think so. We just know that he's dead. He probably died because of this stuff that she's trying to pull, I would assume. Nothing in there. Do we need to make a phone call?
Please insert token.
Insert token. Where do I put token? Don't know, can't see. Oh. Oh. I don't have any tokens anymore, apparently. Plus, I don't have any numbers to call, so let's just go.
It wasn't supposed to be. I didn't know. If I knew I was going to lose Michael,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, Michael.
Well, that answers that question.
I just didn't know. That's why we're doing this.
Which one is our house? This one? Oh, looks like we keep going, actually. Okay.
Not a great deal can be
That's
said
why you're
in
all
favour
doing
of the
this.
past two governments' policies when referring to the UK's outlook on foreign relations. For a second time, the public opinion poll has shown dissatisfaction and, dare I say it, contempt for the way that the PM has handled the country's affairs of late. More money going out.
Okay. What? What happened? An explosion? Did someone blow up my house? Oh my god, they did! Alex Dubois, the face of the killer. 23 dead at the BC facility. Oh, they blew up the facility! Immigrant crisis. Union Act needed now more than ever.
I've said this 100 times, I'm sure, but so sorry for your loss. A toast to the man and the memory. I imagine you'll need to take some personal time. That's fine. Just take what you need. I'll handle everything on my end. I know you and I see differently on a few things, but this is a time for solidarity, not turmoil. Well, perhaps with all that's happened, we can finally work together. Deal with things head on. Nobody could have seen this coming, Scarlet. You mustn't blame yourself.
Six months later.
Harvey Miller, do you ever answer your phone? I've finished editing the introduction to the Bowman Carson piece you sent me. It's good, but I think we can do better. Alex Dubois has claimed that he wasn't at the facility at the time that they say he set off the explosion. He also says the phone records from the night prove it. Apparently, Detective Holden has them. Anyway, your first meeting is tomorrow. Find out everything you can. The phone records are a good start, but I have a feeling there's a bigger story here. Anyway, get some sleep and I'll be in touch tomorrow.
The time of the attack, Alex says he wasn't at the facility. He believes the Detective Holden has the phone records to prove it. Find Detective Holden's phone records. They might prove Alex wasn't there. Yeah, he wasn't there. Because the reason why they think he's there is because I was using his ID card. Or Scarlet was. Okay. So now I've got... Alright. I have ooh! World's best journalist. Oh, am I playing as someone else now? Journalism will kill you. Won't kill you, but it'll keep you. Will kill you, but it will keep you alive while you're at it. Okay. I guess I'll take my coffee with me. Why not? Okay. We're gonna turn that off because I don't know if there's copyrighted music in here. Find your briefcase. Interact. User H. Miller. Oh. Okay, October 23rd, 1987. The year I was born. What a glorious year. I'll just... I want my coffee, please, if you don't mind. Okay, can't do that. Select document to fax. The turning bomber kills 23. Pretty interesting. All right. Anyways, where's my briefcase? Note. Harvey, you've come a long way together. We've come a long way together. I know it wasn't easy getting this book together, but I'm so glad you persevered through it. I'd never forgive myself for what happened, but you have to admit it makes for one heck of a story to tell at the next dinner party. Mina. Okay. There's my briefcase, I think. No, that's not a briefcase. Anyway, it's here somewhere, I'm sure. But I'm going to end the episode here, guys. If this game looks like it's up your alley, feel free to pick it up. Hopefully you decide to pick it up at GOG so you can use my affiliate link and help me to support the channel. Thank you so much if you decide to do that. Otherwise, I will be continuing this Let's Play if you're just along for the ride. I'll be back soon with another episode to uncover what happened to Michael Carson and why everything has gone down how it has, and who bombed the building. I am very interested to find that out myself. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, friends. Till then.